Mohbad's father does not want justice for his son. I'm sure you must have been hearing this, and this came from the mouth of a well-respected individual. You're about to hear some heavy revelation. You see, there are people who are connected to this justice for Mohbad in a different way. When I say different way, I mean there are people who are deeper in justice for Mohbad. These are people who are primary sources. These are people who have information. They know what and what is happening. They know the next step of Mohbad's father. These are advisors of Mohbad's father. In fact, Mohbad's father went to Brekete, and Brekete said something that people are saying that he's not going to get answers to this justice for Mohbad. But they should relax and wait and see if truly justice for Mohbad will not be gotten. The man made his own move, and he concluded with what he saw. There is another man called Oriyomi Hamzat. Recently, he said some things that got a lot of people worried. They are asking him to come out and tell the world the private discussions that he had with Mohbad's father, the secret talk that he had with Mohbad's father as per justice for Mohbad. And also, Wumi's lawyer, Femi Falana, definitely told Oriyomi Hamzat certain things that are not public. But today, every of this secret talk, in fact, the talk of Wumi, the secret, everything that has been discussed so far, you know, when you go to meet your lawyer, you either tell your lawyer the truth or keep lying, hoping that your lawyer will help defend. That's how it works. If you go to the hospital, if you like, tell the doctor lies when he's asking questions to help you. So there is a saying that there are three groups of people that you don't lie to. One, doctor, your doctor. Two, you don't lie to your lawyer that is going to help you get out of the mess that you are in. If you like, you can lie. Then the third that you don't lie to, that you can never lie to, is that attendant that will finally put everyone at the end of the day when we get old in the morgue, in the grave. Those people, you can't lie to them. You can't say, no, I'm going to lie, and you don't even have nothing to say. At that point, there is nothing that you can do. No more lies. That's the final end of it. Talking about the final end, Mohbad passed away in a mysterious way, and a lot of people are still wondering what happened to Mohbad. How come certain people washed off their hands from justice for Mohbad? People that we never expected were going to wash their hands. What is this thing? What are they afraid of? You'll be finding out every detail. This particular is important that you listen from the beginning of it till the end. And you know, as we roll on this platform, translation and analysis go hand in hand. Our guest is going to break down some of the details, and we will be processing it from there. You see this justice? It is a must. Don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into this one.
Mo rí tán gbé fídíò kan kiri. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ wá fídíò yẹn. Mo rí tán gbé fídíò kan kiri. Oriyomi ṣe fídíò kan. Màá play fídíò yẹn fún yín. Gbogbo yín máa notice. Because number one, I don't want to be distracted. If I should go deep into Oriyomi and Agbala Gabriel's talk, I will go deep. But I don't want to be distracted. My focus is justice for Mohbad. But Oriyomi made a video, and I want to correct him this evening. Tioba Butter, Oriyomi, I will drag you. I want to tell you that Oriyomi, I love you so much. I appreciate you so much. As a matter of fact, Igbata was supporter Agbala Gabriel when they were coming for you, Oriyomi. I put an update that they should let you go. But you have done a lot for us, Oriyomi. I want to correct that. I just can play for you, Kegbo. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n kan tó Oriyomi sọ. Oriyomi sọ pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Ó sọ pé ọlọ́mọ sọ pé òun like bọ́mọ òun ṣe kú. Ẹ bá mi pè Oriyomi. Ibo ni bàbá Mohbad, because àwọn èèyàn sọ pé bàbá Mohbad ló bá wí. Ẹ bá mi pè Oriyomi. Ibo ni bàbá ti sọ fún pé òun like ìbọmọ òun ṣe kú because wọ́n ti ń gbé kiri wọ́n ní bàbá nìkan ló bá Oriyomi sọ̀rọ̀. Are you sure Oriyomi is not making it up? Oriyomi, I am putting it to you this afternoon. Baba Mohbad kan ló sọ yẹn fún Oriyomi. Falana told this up. Baba did not tell Oriyomi. Baba ò sọ fún Oriyomi bẹ́ẹ̀. Abẹ́ gbọ́ mi. Wọ́n sọ pé bàbá Mohbad ló ń bá wí. Mo ń bọ̀. Mo ń bọ̀. Mo ń bọ̀. Hold on, mo ń bọ̀. Mumbo, hold on. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ná, ẹ jẹ́ ká wò báyìí ná. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò báyìí. Wọ́n ti ń gbé kiri. Olórí burúkú awáyé má ṣe rere blogger Tèmilọ́lá àbí kíni yẹn ń jẹ́ lórí uncle mi. Ẹ bá mi ṣe lè bá mi join bàbá sórí call yìí. Mo fẹ́ clear nǹkankan. Wọ́n ń gbé fídíò kan kiri ṣé ń gbọ́ mi uncle mi. Hello. Wọ́n gbé fídíò kan kiri láti ìjẹta àwọn blogger dẹ̀ ti ń gbé ṣé ń gbọ́ Oriyomi ìgbà tó ṣé ń gbọ́ mi Oriyomi sọ pé lọ́mọ sọ fóun pé òun like bọ́lọ́mọ ṣe kú please gbogbo yín sọ pé ìyá Mohbad ló ń bá wí àwọn blogger ti ń gbé wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń ṣépè fún bàbá because wọ́n sọ pé bàbá Mohbad nìkan ló bá Oriyomi sọ̀rọ̀ Oriyomi gangan sọ ó sọ pé nobody want to speak with him oníwùnmí ò bóun sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá Mohbad ò bóun sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ confirm lọ́wọ́ bàbá ṣé bàbá ever sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún wọn kí gbogbo ayé gbọ́.
Okay. I will connect one thing. Ṣé ẹ ti rí fídíò yẹn ti wo fídíò yẹn?
Yeah, ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi gan ma send ẹ sí yín. Orí Instagram àwọn blogger ti ń gbé please stop it. Ẹ má sọ pé ìyá Mohbad ló ń bá wí. Wọ́n ti twist ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti twist ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Èmi gan sọ pé ìyá Mohbad ló ń bá wí but wọ́n ti gbé káàkiri. Èmi gan sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ but wọ́n ti twist ẹ̀ olórí burúkú Tèmilọ́lá. Ó sọ pé bàbá ló ń bá wí. Wọ́n wá ń gbé kiri wọ́n sọ pé bàbá ló ń bá wí. Ìgbà tí bàbá lọ bá Oriyomi. Bàbá lọ bá ní pé kó bóun wá justice for Mohbad. And he was happy to do it. Until ìgbà tí Falana sọ fún pé kó má dá sí. So ibo ni bàbá ti sọ fún Oriyomi pé òun ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àbí kò yé yín ibo ni bàbá ti sọ to clear it exactly ẹ má sọ pé ìyá Mohbad ló ń bá wí Oriyomi needs to clear that statement that is what people are saying. Instagram ti kó ẹ ní sùúrù àbí kan tí mo sọ yé yín don't assume ẹ sọ pé ìyá Mohbad ló ń bá wí ẹ ti gbàgbé pé ìyá Mohbad ò bá Oriyomi sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe sọ pé bàbá ló ń bá wí nìyẹn ìyá Mohbad ò bá Oriyomi sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ló ń bá Oriyomi sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe yí mọ́ bàbá nìyẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ ń gbé kiri gbogbo yín ò lọ síbẹ̀ kẹ́ lọ máa fight ẹ pé bàbá kọ́ ló ń bá wí. Okay, they said bloggers may twist Oriyomi's word. Hey, John Tori Olorun, Miss Oriyomi tẹ́ bá ń wò mí, you are somebody I respect a lot, and you will see me. It's not that pé mi lè dá sí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, but I just thought pé let me stay off it because mi fẹ́ nǹkan tí ma fi tẹ àwọn èèyàn mọ́lẹ̀, especially mi ní fẹ́ nǹkan tó yẹ pé ma ẹ mọ̀ pé mi òbẹ́ nìkan jà kí ọwọ́ bọ gbogbo ara lé lójú ni. Ṣé you understand? So that was why I decided to stay. He needs to clear the statement. Exactly. Oriyomi was loyal to Falana. Ìtorí Falana. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yé yín? Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yé yín? Why Oriyomi ṣe ń sọ pé ọlọ́mọ sọ pé òun ẹ jẹ́ ká wò báyìí ná. Ẹni tó pa ọmọ gan. Ẹni tó pa ọmọ kò ní sọ pé òun like bọ́mọ ṣe kú. Ṣé Oriyomi make it up ni? That is my concern now. En tó pa ọmọ gan kò ní sọ fún yàn with their full chest pé mo like ìbọn ọmọ mi ṣe kú. En tó pa ọmọ. Oriyomi dẹ̀ sọ adúrú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ síta. Ẹ dẹ̀ sọ pé ìyá Mohbad ló ń bá wí. Bí ìyá Mohbad ṣe wà yẹn gan, ṣé ìyá Mohbad máa lanu sọ pé òun like ìbọn ọmọ òun ṣe kú? Am I communicating? So this is not about pé ìyá Mohbad ló ń bá wí. He needs to clear it. Bàbá ní gbogbo wa rí tó bá sọ̀rọ̀. Kò dẹ̀ ṣe pé tó rọ́lọ́mọ sọ pé òun like ìbọn ọmọ ṣe kú. Àbí kò yé yín? Fálànà ló sọ fún ibo lè lórí burúkú ẹ̀ wà mí rí ibo sá mí rí. Okay, wọ́n ní kí n má mi ní gbé phone yẹn mọ́. Okay, we will leave Baba. Baba will clear it on Sunday. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi Baba sílẹ̀. Àbí kò yé yín? Oriyomi, you stepped out of the case because Falana told you to step back. Falana told you, are you going to be dragging a case with me in court? Oriyomi, you can say, Oriyomi. You know I'm not lying. Falana told you, Kema Dasimo, Emi Gongo, and Moye, your Timo Sensi, you come up now. Iba te binu yen. I Moye, your Timo Sensi, sorry, you make me come up there. And Timoni could say, Baba Logo. But you decided not to involve yourself. And I respect that. We are not going to force you. Because you've done a lot for us. Which I appreciate. It's only an almost update in Nigeria. Emma drag Oriyomi mo. Eje ka ranti ore to ti se na. Àbí kò yé yín. But for Oriyomi to say Olomo sọ pé òun like ìbọn mo òun ṣe eku. Who does that? Oriyomi ló make it up ni. I think eje ka assume ko make it up. Àbí kò yé yín. So I just assume me ni pick call yemo. I won't bring Baba online, don't worry. I won't bring him online. Thank you so much. God bless you. And as I have said, what's up in London on the 24th? On my rally in Bay. We are going to Nigeria House. Tomati confirm me. I'm gonna let you know on Lost Nigeria House. I will be there as well. And no parents will come out. Cause si parents to ma jade pe òun like ìbọn mo òun ṣe kú. Oriyomi kò parọ́ yẹn ni. I'm telling you for free now. Oriyomi parọ́ ni. The statement is very expensive. Oriyomi de sọ ni tede mo pe video yẹn lọ viral. Ó wá gbé pé bàbá Mohbad ni pé torí ìyá Mohbad ò bá sọ̀rọ̀, bàbá Mohbad ló bá sọ̀rọ̀. Oriyomi, please, you need to retract that statement. Baba never told you that. We wanted you to fight for justice for us. Baba slept in Ibadan. Baba was in Ibadan. I personally sent people to you to beg you to involve yourself. You told us you will get back to us. You never get back to us. You never, Oriyomi. You did not get back to us. Instead, you pretended you are not interested again. Just because Falana told you not to involve yourself. And we accept it. Et wa sọ níjọ́ yẹn. Ẹ sọ pé ṣé ẹ tún wá sọ statement kan ẹni ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ̀tẹ́ ti gba justice fún wa láti joy. Oriyomi, ojú yín ló pẹ́ sí, lójú ẹ̀mí gbogbo yín báyìí, lójú gbogbo yín tẹ́ fi wá sílẹ̀ tẹ́ bá wa dá sí. Àwọn ogun ọ̀hún á bá wa dá sí. Ọlọ́run á bá wa dá sí. Èmi mọ̀ pé bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ̀tẹ́ náà is not interested again. And lè blame wọn, mo ti sọ fún yín. Àti Oriyomi o, àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ̀tẹ́ o, lè blame wọn. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá ló ń bá tó ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́. Àwọn tó fẹ́ bájà, àwọn tó yìn bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ ni. So I don't see them supporting us. We just tried our best because they call themselves voice for the voiceless. Tẹ́lá dẹ̀ lọ gbọ́ fídíò. Ìtọ́jú ẹ̀ mo ṣe sọ fún yín pé Oriyomi ó make statement yẹn up ni. Nínú fídíò yẹn ṣe rántí Oriyomi sọ pé wọ́n ní kí mi wá dá sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Èmi tó ti wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ páńpẹ́ fún mi. Ó sọ statement yẹn ṣe gbọ́ ṣá. Oriyomi sọ ó ní wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ páńpẹ́ fún mi. Ẹ bá wa bèrè lọ́wọ́ Oriyomi àwọn wo ló jẹ páńpẹ́ fún? Àwọn wo ló set trap for Oriyomi? Mo sọ fún yín jọ́ yẹn rò bí mò ń parọ́. Àbí kò yé yín? Ìṣe tara ìlú. Ẹni tó bá ti ń support ara ìlú. Àbí kò yé yín? Ẹni tó bá ti ń support ara ìlú. Mo máa nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn gan. Gbogbo yín máa mọ̀ pé mo like Oriyomi. We don't talk, but I like him. Oriyomi, ẹ bá wa gbẹ́nu sí mic kẹ́ wá ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí fún wa. ẹ sọ ẹnu yín mọ́ Mike ẹgbẹ́nu sí Mike Oriyomi kẹ́ wá ṣàlàyé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún Oriyomi sọ ó ní wọ́n fẹ́ kí n kó sí páńpẹ́ ta ni. I don't want all of you to relent. We will get that justice. To everybody that went to Abuja to protest, God bless you. Ọlọ́run á ṣe inú iṣẹ́ yín. If the protest is still going to go on in London, it's going to be Nigeria House. Yes, Nigeria House, not even protest here. I will be there. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi. Wọ́n náà arrest èèyàn kan, ta náà arrest. Ta ni wọ́n arrest. Ta ni wọ́n arrest mi mọ́ tó arrest ta ni ṣé ni náà wà Nigeria ni. Ẹ bá mi confirm please. Oh, wọ́n náà ti arrest ẹni tó lead Abuja protest. So what ti arrest ẹni tó lead Abuja protest. The protest was peaceful. The protest was peaceful. Ẹjọ́, who is behind Mohbad's death? Ta ló wà lẹ́yìn ikú Mohbad tí ò gbójú síta? Bàbá wa Tinubu, ẹ bá wa dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
I think Oriyomi Hamzat is sort of rattled up. He realized that thought that he had within himself, that he has this huge following and that people will be loyal to him due to what he has done. He believes so much in the authority that he believes that he has and the power that he wields with it. That is what made him so angry. He became so angry, realizing that there is no permanent friend. That you help people, assisted people, does not mean that they will not drag you when they wish to drag you. That is what this life is all about. They will drag you. You can only remain relevant as much as when you are doing the doings. But if you are not doing the doings at that time, and what I mean by doings, I mean giving out, offering, helping, that is when you are relevant. But immediately that is not available, then people don't care. They are only interested in what they can eat at that particular time. They saw that Agbala Gabriel is giving out this, giving out that, not because it is his own money, but they know that through Agbala Gabriel, they can get what they want too. They are not sure if they can get what they want from you at this time and moment. They want to see more of your charity giving out. Then you realize that you have APC and PDP in play. That's what it is. So he spoke out of that, saying that Mohbad's father, after he had dealt with the other issue, he had got angry, cursed, said whatever he wants to say. Then he said people started insulting him, dragging him on Mohbad because he dropped off from it and washed his hands. He said, how can I go into this when they are not ready to get justice for their son? Now, that sentence that he uttered caused a lot of ruckus. People became agitated, like, wait, we are still trying to deal with this part of you and Agbala Gabriel. You've now added Mohbad's father into the picture. Who are you? What do you mean by such a statement that Mohbad's father does not want to seek for justice? Well, in that conversation, or let us say in the monologue, because it's not a conversation, he wasn't conversating with anybody. In that monologue, he ended up saying again that Mohbad's father and mother, they are divided. Who does that? Such a dysfunctional family. And he kept on and on. Now, I've been following the conversation between Mohbad's father and the Oriyomi Hamzat. I've been following it. I've seen 1 and 2, or 3, let's say 1 to 2 updates so far. And my conclusion is that he wanted Mohbad's father and Mohbad's mother to come together, to stand together as one, push via the lawyer that Wunmi is working with, Femi Falana, which is highly impossible. conflict of interest. There is going to be a lot of imbalance. It is not possible for Mohbad's father to get justice for Mohbad using Femi Falana, because Femi Falana will have to compromise with Wunmi by cutting off Wunmi. Just imagine if Mohbad's father goes to Femi Falana and says, listen, this is what happened, this is how it happened, and I believe that Wunmi is the prime suspect in the demise of my son. It is not possible for us to use the same lawyer. At the end of the day, Femi Falana will try to broker peace. He will try to meander his way around it, try to broker peace between them, saying, well, the court will have to do this. Investigators will have to wait on the police. You see, you cannot, you know the way it talks. He will begin to find a kind of loophole and try to refocus the justice. And you know who that will be focused upon? It will be focused on Sam Larry and Naira Marley. At the end of the day, the truth of the matter is that Prime Boy, Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and the nurse will be the one that will fall for whatever. And even the guy that introduced, they will say he has to also spend some time in prison. I'm talking of spending. That is their plan. That is what they wanted. As long as Wunmi is absolved. And now, if Mohbad's father is with Wunmi on justice for Mohbad, can you imagine? Can you imagine? It's like having a serpent in your house and you are not aware of it. How can they get justice? Will Mohbad's father be demanding for DNA? Wunmi will not get DNA done. Immediately Mohbad's father said, okay, now that we are pushing on this, I want DNA to be done. It will return back to the same that we are dealing with right now. Wunmi will all of a sudden become aggressive. She will join ranks with Mohbad's mother. And that's it. That is why Mohbad's father was smart about it at the beginning. He quickly called his own lawyer and said that he does not need to visit Femi Falana, that if there is anything that needs to be discussed, Femi Falana should have a meeting with his own lawyer. Femi Falana could not. He didn't want to meet with Mohbad's father's lawyer because he knows that Mohbad's father's lawyer will know what to do. So the point is that they needed to manipulate Mohbad's father. If Femi Falana wanted, if Wunmi is truly not guilty, and if this issue of DNA is not hanging, Femi Falana should have invited Mohbad's father's lawyer, discuss and talk, and then he will convey it to Mohbad's father, and then they will decide if they will meet or not. But do you know the joker of it all? Wunmi did not even come. So they had already told Femi Falana what they needed and the trouble that is on ground, saying everything would have been smooth and fine. There is a problem. The problem is Mohbad's father. If we can get him in confidence, that's all, then we will have no problem. Then we can now do what we need to do. The man knew. He knew what they wanted. He knew their assignment, and he said no. So the case of Oriyomi Hamzat only became popular nationally due to the terrible case of Adegoke. At the end of the day, Femi Falana was the one that did the job. He did the job. Although he also, I will not lie to you, he put his life on the line. He did put his life on the line. Anything could have happened to him. Those that didn't want that case to see the light of the day, those that wanted to bribe, he also risked himself. He risked his life, the life of his children. As a journalist, he risked it. So we can't say he didn't do nothing. That, oh, no, is it easy for anybody to speak? Look at what's happening lately. Anyone who comes to speak on justice for Mohbad and call the name of Obelegushi, that person will be petitioned. Even Mohbad's father has been petitioned. Can you imagine the circus of wickedness so far? Mohbad's father was petitioned by Wunmi, petitioned by Mohbad's mother, petitioned by Obelegushi. Can you imagine? All of this is a man that lost his son, that's asking for answers, and they are not willing to give answers. They are locking him up, holding him ransom, questioning him, when they are the ones that are supposed to answer questions. So Oriyomi Hamzat quickly washed his hands off from it because what I call conflict of interest. He thought more about loyalty, and moreover, he had weighed Mohbad's father's words and he had looked into what Wunmi said to a lawyer, and everything. Looked at it, is like, there is no sense in this. If I stand by Mohbad's father to get justice, I can't get this justice myself. I'm not a lawyer. I will need a lawyer that is heavy enough to go on this. And that lawyer, Wunmi had already contracted that lawyer. So if they are going to use one lawyer, who are they fighting against? Who are they seeking justice for? Against who? Is it Wunmi? Will Wunmi now go and find their own lawyer? Is that how it works? Like, all of a sudden, your lawyer will drop you and now go to defend. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So Oriyomi Hamzat looked at it like, that's the end of it. The mistake Oriyomi made was to call Mohbad's father in. He should have even put his hands into it at all. People were ready. Yeah, people were really calling on him to come on this and talk about it. Yes. Okay, he's a journalist. There is no crime in calling Mohbad's father, but he just said to himself, let me be part of it. So, talking to Mohbad's father on his platform created all of this. If he had closed his eyes, if he had done nothing, nobody will drag him. Nobody will drag him. But because he involved himself, and somehow it seems as if he dropped halfway, that's the thing about it. We are not perfect as human beings. I don't blame him. This journey is rough. You can't be in Nigeria going against power that be elites, occultic people, diabolic people, wicked, evil people. These are bad people. That's what they do. They will attack you. And you have to have enough defense, arsenal, to fight back. So Oriyomi Hamzat, I can't blame him on this justice for Mohbad. I can't. It's not possible. Who is the lawyer that is going to fight? Oriyomi Hamzat is not a lawyer. Which lawyer is he going to bring on this case? That's the question people should ask. Does he know any other lawyer that he will bring on this that will match? It's not possible for him. So he knew that he is limited. And you need to know your strength. Whenever you want to go into war, you need to go in and look at your arsenal. He looked at it. The arsenal he had was Femi Falana. And Femi Falana cannot. Femi Falana believes it's easier for him on this case, which they know there will be no result. I mean, there will be no justice at the end of the day. He already knew. Why? Because the police did not do due diligence. Let's say they all came together. Will Oriyomi Hamzat now start working with Mohbad's father and Wunmi and Mohbad's mother, or will they now begin to say, and let them take the mobile phones of Wunmi and everyone to check? How does it make sense? Using the same lawyer. Is dead on arrival. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So he knew that this is failure. But the utterance, what he said, that they don't want justice for their son, that is 100% fallacy. You don't speak that way, that they don't want justice for their son. How? How is it that Mohbad, if he said Mohbad's mother does not want justice, then we agree. Not Mohbad's father going all over the place, pushing, pressing to get justice. How can he liars or pitch tent with Wunmi? It's glaring that Mohbad's mother at pitch tent with Wunmi. So how is he going to convince her to stay away from the donation? They were going from pillar to post, collecting check. How is she going to now liaise with Mohbad's father? No one was looking at Mohbad's father's side at that time. The man was by himself with different narratives all over the place. Even some useless men. Like a guy that his elder brother has stolen state funds. And he got hit on his neck and he had to go for spinal cord surgery. He also opened his mouth saying that Mohbad's father is a useless man. And they are from the same state. I don't know, maybe they have issues between themselves or something. I don't know. He just came out opening his mouth saying that Mohbad's father, or he's part of the people that have Wunmi has shared transformer to. I don't know. Saying Mohbad's father is this. Mohbad's father went to pick clothes from, and the man never went to that house. Which clothes? That day that Mohbad's father saw the corpse of his son wrapped up, that was the last day he got to that house. So how did he move Mohbad's clothes? Move every of Mohbad's belongings? This idiot guy kept repeating this on social media. So these are the things that the man had to go through. Repeating it, insulting the man, going on national TV, talking trash, saying rubbish, saying this and that. And I looked at him like, this guy, those are the kind of people that bad things happen to. And then they will come out crying, saying, that child is Mohbad's son, they should forget it. These are bad, terrible men. These are men that have gotten different girls pregnant, ran away. These are bad men, bad people. They talk anyhow. So these are the things that this man faced. Coupled with Wumi's minions, all over the place, jumping like headless chicken, promoting what should not be promoted. Group of wickedness. What do you guys think of this one? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.